Forest Park football hosting Tecumseh on Friday night. The Rangers fell to Washington last week. Forest Park got off to a good start before the Hatchets came roaring back. Ranger coach Terry Riggs looks back on week 3 and previews the game with the Braves.
We deferred the coin toss. Defense upheld, their end of the bargain. Had some big plays there to start the game. Offense took over, marched down the field. We got what we wanted to. We controlled the tempo. In that first half, I still think we left 7 points on the board. Defensively, I think we could have had a turnover and, possibly scored on defense too. Really good teams. We've got to be able to take advantage of that, score on every possession, take advantage of what they're giving us. Coming out, the second half, we start with a holding penalty, that puts us, behind the chains, and the last few weeks playing behind the chains, it doesn't go in favor for a whole lot of people. We had a lot of mistakes the second half, multiple missed tackles, a few drop balls, some penalties, some missed assignments up front. That doesn't happen. Of course, you can always say what if, but the biggest thing that we got to do is look at it. We did Saturday. We talked about it a little bit on Monday, but it's out the window. We got to be able to learn from it, move on, get better this week, and refocus for Tecumseh.
What have you seen out of Tecumseh so far?
They're well coached. Offensively, they do a lot of misdirection type stuff with counters and play action and a few trick plays here and there. They do a really good job at timing. Defensively, they fly to the football. It's going to be a fun game, with that kind of defense and some of those kids. They find hats on the football quite a bit, and they take advantage of turnovers, so we got to be careful.
Keys to you guys having a good night?
One penalty-free football. Obviously it's hard to do, but when that kind of stuff does happen, responding to adversity is going to play in our favor. Physicality at the point of attack, understanding that football is a 48-minute game, sometimes longer, but we got to be able to put all 4 quarters together. We do that, we'll be in good shape.
Coming up tomorrow, we'll visit with Jasper coach Derek Hart. The Wildcats entertain Boise.